Okay, and hello. How you doing? It's been a few days since the last time I uploaded. I've been doing a little bit of off-camera profession grinding for this character. I wanted to get my professions up to snuff before we started going out and doing quests again. So I've been working pretty hard on my blacksmithing and my mining. If you want to take a look at it, it's right here. Boom. I got my blacksmithing up to 75 and my mining up to 79. So we are at a point where we have crafted everything we can um, that is adequate for a level. We can't equip anything else until like level 13. Now, as a side effect, we've actually gained a couple levels since the last time you saw us, and we've gotten ourselves a nice two-handed sword. Just about doubled our damage output. So that's where we're sitting right now. So what we're going to do today is we're going to head on out and we're going to do a few of these quests that we've picked up. So we're probably going to start with Young Lovers. I want to get that finished before that quest turns gray. So that's what we're going to focus on first. And after that, we're going to move on to Bundle of Trouble, Princess, Red Linen Goods, things like that. So that is the plan for today's session. So how are you doing? Good to see you. Just want to head on over here real quick. We're gonna pick up our little buff from Sage because the fair's in town. That's a very nice thing. Here she is, or he is. I don't know who he is. Anyways, let's go ahead and hit the top options and boom. What's her buff? Increased damage by 10%. Perfect. Love it. So for the last few days, I've just been like logging on and for like an hour or so at a time, grinding out copper. Best place to find copper, honestly, has been the Fargo Deep Mine. Fargo Deep Mine has been fantastic for give me plus athletic tongue two tongues. It's been fantastic for finding not just copper but linen as well, because the kobolds down there have a chance to drop copper ore and linen. So I've been had that opportunity to work on both of those. My fishing and my cooking is still like at level 1. I have not worked on that yet. That might be something I work on off camera after I do my sessions today. But aside from that, my week's been pretty good. I had an absolute emotional roller coaster with the weather the other day. You see, I work a delivery job during the week, so that job takes me within like about a 100-mile radius from my distribution point to the stores that I go and service. And the furthest point out that I went, like highest elevation, started to snow. And so like I was like out at this drop point at I think it was like around like 6 a.m. and it was like snowing down, and like it was like snowing enough that it was creating like probably like an inch or so of snow on the ground. It was pretty nice. And I say it's pretty nice because it's not something that I usually get to see every day. See, I live in an area where it doesn't snow ever. Like, if I want to see snow, I actually have to like go up into the hills to actually see it. But this year, the snow came to me, and it was pretty fantastic. Oh wait, I'm at the wrong place. I need to take this to Tommy Joe. Anyways, yeah, it was pretty fantastic because it's a spot that doesn't usually get snow every year, and me, I'm a city kid. We don't the worst we get is rain. We don't get any kind of snow where I live, and so being able to actually like see it while I'm out working was pretty nice. But the reason why I say it was a bit of a roller coaster temperature wise is because the um, the day started with it being like just balls cold. Obviously cold enough to create snow. But then like a few hours later, I leave that area and I head back down towards the city area. And I had to take like my jacket and my sweater off because like it was getting too damn warm. I was starting to sweat. So I'm like I was just thinking to myself, I was like, I was not driving that far away. I was like, why is it a freezing temperature early in the morning and then like warm enough to like make me sweat only a few hours later with only a slight difference in um in elevation. It's just kind of crazy. But yeah, that was basically the highlight of my week, was actually seeing snowfall. It's pretty nice. I'm sure that's nothing to some people in other parts of the country, but for me, it was a nice diversion. Kind of like made the highlight of my day. All right, let's go talk to the grandma. And Grandma's gonna send us to old Morgan Pestle so he can help us bring these two lovebirds together. Let's see. Well, that's my week. How's your week been? Hope everything's been well. I've been away for a couple of days, but I have been checking my my analytics on the channel since I started this run with Paladin. And for some reason, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just me starting like a fresh character or me doing something other than playing on the rogue. My engagement metrics have been like doubled. So it kind of like makes me think that like people want to see the Paladin content instead of the rogue content. But if that's true, be sure to let me know about it. So I would love to have like actual comments and opinion letting me know where I should focus my efforts. Oh shoot, we don't need to go here. We need to go back to town. We need to go talk to Morgan. But yeah. Aside from that, it's been pretty uneventful. Ooh, who's that? Botasap, the rogue, has died at level 11 in Dune Mora. F's in the chat, boys. Actually, I noticed in one of my previous videos that I wasn't completely covering the guild chat, so I wanted to make sure that I was covering that. So I made a little adjustment to not just my my camera frame, but also the guild chat window. So I shrunk it down a little bit to make sure that nothing from the guild chat gets out to the world. You don't want to put other people's privacy on blast. It's not a cool thing to do. Besides, you probably don't want to see it anyways. It's getting very political tonight, as it does when you get like too many people online in the same space. There's bound to be people to throw politics into the chat just for the explicit purpose of riling people up. Here we go. William Pestle. You have a note from Grandma Stonefield, eh? I haven't seen Mildred in years. I wonder what she has to say. My heart goes out to those two poor souls, Maybelle and Tommy Joe. I remember being young and in love once. There must be something I can do to help them. Let me think. I can make an invisibility liquor for Maybelle, so she can slip away from the McClure vineyards and go to Tommy Joe. But to make the liquor, I need some crystal kelp. Although the kelp usually grows in the ocean, sometimes murlocs collect it. See if the murlocs near Crystal Lake have any. Crystal Lake is just east of Goldshire. Sure, let's go take a look. There is a very interesting Easter egg over here. Let's go take a look at it. So, anyone who grew up in the 80s like myself would know that Crystal Lake is very likely a callback to Camp Crystal Lake from the was it the Halloween series? No, it was not the Friday the 15th. It was the one with Jason. It was the slasher series from the 80s with Jason in it. The masked machete wielder. Here we are. But here's the dock at Camp Crystal Lake. And we have Lee Brown and Jason Mathers here at the dock. I believe this right here is your Easter egg, Jason Mathers. Jason was the killer from the aforementioned series. Why can't I think of... Was it... No, Friday the 13th was the one with Freddy. And Halloween was the one with Michael Myers. What was the one with Jason? I cannot... No, Nightmare on Elm Street was the one with Freddy. It was Friday the 13th. That was the Jason series. Okay. All right, now we're back on track. All right, enough of that. Let's go kill some Murlocs. All right, let's buff up. Ooh, you know what? I need to use one of my rough sharpening stones because every little bit of an edge will help. Let's roll in here. We have more than enough of a level advantage on these that I don't have to worry about getting killed. Yeah, damage output is very nice at the moment. I do need to get my hands on some bits of leather so I can upgrade my weapon. Because I just learned a couple recipes that will give me access to a 9 DPS a weapon. So if I can get my hands on some leather, that's exactly where that leather would go. Hello, Mr. Murloc. Come here. Yeah, I spent a lot of time the last few days in those mines, and it did me some good because I have like a ton of quests that I can still do, and I'm already level 11 in Elwynn, so it's gonna make the rest of those quests really easy. Oh. Can I get him at all? Okay, I can get him. I have been talking with another person about potentially doing a duo run. He seems a little bit interested in it, but I don't think I've fully convinced him just yet. I would be very interested in doing like a little like side project when I'm not playing my main character, of doing just like a duo run with someone else. It would be nice to be able to have someone to bounce ideas off of and create kind of like a bit of a partnership with. I think that'd be pretty cool. Nice, another Malachite. Alright, that's all 4 crystal kelp fronds. So let's go ahead and head back now. But again, I'll leave that to the comments. Like if you happen to want to see like another character series involving another person, doing like a duo run, I would be more than happy to get that going. I just have to convince the other person to want to do it. And also you kind of have to make sure that time frames line up, and then the other personality is copacetic. So it's all a big thing. But I'm definitely open to giving it a shot. Now, if you didn't know, if you happen to be a leather worker in Elwynn Forest, you don't need to go all the way to Stormwind to get your training. You can come to this little hut right here where these 2 women live. This is a journeyman leatherworker, that's a skinner. They can teach you what you need to get you started. So you don't have to go all the way into Stormwind, go all the way to Old Town, go talk to the leatherworking trainers there. We got someone right here in town. Let's go turn in this kelp quest. Alright, William, what you got? Do you have that crystal kelp? I'm sure Maybelle is anxious to see about her bow. You got them! Good show! Now just one moment while I concoct the potion. He's gonna do his little RP thing. I'm gonna take a drink while he's doing that. Alright. Take this invisibility liquor to young Maybelle. It should last long enough for her to visit Tommy Joe. Okay, cool. Let's go. Alright, we'll go do that. I've seen a few videos featuring a mod that someone's working on that has been using AI to add voice acting to all of the quests in WoW. I think it's pretty interesting. If I didn't like to actually read the quest myself, I might consider using it. Some of the voice dialogue is like really spot on, but then some of the others is like really off and really jarring. It's like this character would definitely not sound like this. But it's pretty cool though that like someone has found a way to utilize this emerging technology to give WoW like the voice acting it's always needed. Because that's like always been like one of like my gripes with the questing system is that the voice acting just isn't there. And like versus other games, like if you play Elder Scrolls Online, every single quest in ESO is 100% voice acted, and it's really nice being able to actually have that level of immersion brought up because of the voice acting. And they actually have like some high profile names in their voice acting talent as well. It's like they like there's an Elven Queen played by Kate fucking Beckinsale. Oh, looks like I was just a little bit too late. So we gotta wait for her to come back. This won't take long though. All right, off you go, Maybell. She's gonna go see her man over on the other farm. Star-crossed lovers. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and track that. Okay, so we've got a series of quests here. I have been across the region to find quests for us to do, so I don't have to like jump all over the place once I got back on today. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna probably focus on getting Princess Must Die and Red Linen Goods finished. So the red bandanas will drop from any Defias of appropriate level, which is like I believe like level 8 or 9. So if we find any of those on our way over to the farm, we'll just kill them and try to get their bandanas. And then we're gonna go to the farm. We're gonna get Princess's collar, and then we are going to move into the logging camp area and work on those quests. It's gonna be a jolly old time. I really do enjoy questing in Elwynn. I mean, I've done it countless times on so many characters, but there's just something about the ambience and the coziness of this low-level forest area. It just really gets to me. I need to turn this off. That. Don't need my phone going off every 3 seconds with notifications. It doesn't sound too good coming through the computer mic, right? Now, there are good things and bad things about the questing in Classic versus the questing in like modern retail WoW. And one of those drawbacks is definitely the runtime. Having so much time that you need to just run from point A to point B just to get your quest done, it was a little annoying. But when you think about it, it's like that is kind of the adventure though. It's like spending time out in the world. You do all of this running, all of this excessive monster killing for quests, all of the extra for everything. It's like, and that's really the journey, and that's kind of been like the what I've noticed is the big difference between the design of the original game and the design direction of the current game is that back in the day, it wasn't like a mad dash to get to max level. It was just you're just a random adventurer trying to live their life out in the world and make your stamp. Versus now, like it's just a mad dash to max level. Everything is much more convenient. Everything is a lot easier to accomplish because they are trying to ferry their players to get to max level, to get to the max level content, and completely ignoring all of the everything that goes into getting you there. It is a little disappointing, honestly. But it's a different design philosophy, you know? I do really enjoy the music of this forest. It's very subdued. It's very ambient. Then you have the ambient sounds of the forest itself, like the various animals, the birds, the chatter of the squirrels. Okay, here we are. So, we know that the first guard, is going to be up this way. So we're going to head up along this river here to find the first guard. The first guard, unfortunately, is not a guard anymore. He is a pile of gore. Made possible by everyone's favorite Murlocs. I was going to use Stone Cairn Lake to level up my blacksmithing, like my smithing, but I ended up not needing to. There we are, half-eaten body, so nasty. Hey Tundra, how you doing, bud? Although much has been stripped from the corpse strewn nearby, is a medallion with the words Footman Malachi Stone etched upon it. Upon further searching the area, you find webbed footprints leading east along the shore to Stone Cairn Lake. In the distance to the east, you can just barely see a Murloc village. Perhaps Rolf's fate ended there. Okay, that's one. Let's go find the other. I think I see some copper here in the water. Let's go take a look. There it is. Let's get it. I got a little bit of space in my inventory. Yeah, the water before we drown to death. That would be a really embarrassing way to end a hardcore run, is drowning to death, don't you think? Right. Make our way over here. Hope we don't have to kill too many Murlocs in our adventure. The other thing I dislike about Murlocs is you can never aggro just one. As this guy just learned. There's a corpse right there. See if we can get close enough without aggroing anything. Where is it? It's gotta be up here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh, cool. That person aggroed for me. Appreciate that. Make my job easier. Blast. Let's get out of here. He's having trouble. Go get this mineral node while we're out here. There it is. Yeah. Like I said, I was gonna use this as my farming spot, but I ended up not needing to. It's done. Now we'll head back down this way, and we're going to kill ourselves a handful of prowlers and young forest bears. That one, though, that player's got it. Actually, let's head on into the camp here. I think I'm missing a quest to pick up the bundles of logs. So we'll go and grab that real quick. Oh, no, it looks like I did get it. Let me take a look. Protect the frontier. Oh, bundle of trouble. Yeah, I do have it. Okay, sweet. Just wanted to make sure I had it before I started questing over here. Best way to level up is to stack your quests. This one. That. I think we're gonna knock out this grouping of quests and then see what else we have to do. I don't think there's a whole lot else that we need to do here in Elwynn. So I think we're just going to knock out whatever's left in Elwynn and then move on into either Westfall and do like the opening quest of Westfall, or move over to Lochmer Dawn and work on that a little bit. Lochmer Dawn might be a little bit safer with like the kobold quests and whatnot. This place is getting farmed out pretty good though. Might need to go south a little bit. There's some more of these prowlers and bears on the other side of the road, and that area gets farmed a little bit less heavily. So we might have a little bit better luck over there. What you doing, Spud? You being good? I got my dogs here with me tonight. My wife is away to work today, so it's just me and the boys. Which is why I'm able to do a little bit of filming tonight. Like, ultimately, the filming is just to make sure that I have footage to do Banafeels. But if I have an opportunity to, like, make some content out of it, I mean, why not? It's gone. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? Much easier over here. This one. Let's go and toss a heal real quick. One of the prime rules of Paladin. It's because Paladin is a defensive class primarily. It's heal early and heal often. Uh-oh. Let's get this guy knocked out. Alright, toss another heal. You have the opportunity to tank a lot of damage as a Paladin, but you need to make sure that you are healing early. Make sure you aren't pushing it. That's nice. I think I see some copper over here somewhere. Yeah, I want copper vein. Oh, it's over here in this prowler den. Just clear this little den out real quick. Oh no, Groovy Moves the Warrior. Died at level 9 in Elwynn Forest. Shameful display. Just keep on grinding these guys out. It's nice that they're level 10, so they're still yellow for us. Nice to see there's no one over here competing with me for kills. Heal that up a little bit. This guy. One more right here. Where are you? I'm gonna keep your head on a swivel. Make sure you're not getting stuff backed up on you. Alright, let's get this. Last thing you want is to go into a heavily fortified area and have fucking repops pop up behind you. That's how you get your ass killed. Thing to remember is, like, you don't have to be actually in a cave for you to be in a dangerous area. Like, even this situation right here could be considered a cave. Okay, we are done with wolves. We need to find ourselves some bears. That's a Murloc. There's a bear. Come here, you. I was doing my workout earlier, and I put YouTube up on my TV to give me something to entertain me while I was doing it, and autoplay sent me like to some old school WoW PvP videos, and it's like, wow, I've not seen nor heard this stuff in so long. Like it played some videos from Other Guy, an old undead mage from original vanilla, and it's like, man, that takes me back. Makes me want to play an undead mage right now. That was actually my my first ever max level character was an undead mage. Really fun class, especially in vanilla. Mostly prowlers out here. Gotta find myself some bears. Still need 3 bears. Let's try over this way. We might have a little more luck over here. I'm glad that's only 5 bears we need instead of 8. I think the game realizes that the spawn rate is lower. Ooh, I see another mineral deposit. Bear. That's a little more important, is the bear. Let's get this. It's weird. There's a little guild on this server that is like not linked to the rest of um like the hardcore guild cluster, and they're like proudly just advertising that in trade chat. Like, if you're gonna be part of the hardcore community, it's like, why not be like part of the hardcore community and like be linked up? maybe the constant scrolling of guild chat is a little annoying. And I'll agree, it's not the best. It makes it very difficult to be seen or heard when the guild chat is like scrolling like a streamer's chat. But wouldn't you like rather be in like a large guild cluster that will allow you the opportunity to get like groups easier for dungeons and shit? Seems like a win to me, but what do I know? Oh, I think I see a bear. Yeah. Let's go get him. That's actually the last bear we need too. I'm glad we came down this way, far away from everyone else that's farming over there. Let's get out of here. Paladin buffs are so short in duration that they almost are becoming part of the rotation. It's like seals are absolutely part of the rotation, but my blessing only has 5 minutes. Like I'm finding myself like adding it to the rotation sometimes. So we need to find some wood bundles while we're back over here. So now that all of the animals are being taken care of by the horde of people farming, I should be able to just like walk by the trees and find our bundles of wood. Should be a little bit easier at least. Yeah, I see someone tag that bear before he even got within range. Oh, oh, oh. I think I see another mineral deposit. We're already at a point where like we need to start finding tin though. So these are nice to have. You wanna stock up on them so you can make bronze. But we gotta start getting into tin. But that's not gonna happen until we get to a higher level zone. Ah, there's one. Need 5 more. Pretty good damage for this level. Like we're not spending a whole lot of time in combat with each unit. There's another one. Don't come too close, dude. Alright, good. Got it. Have to apply another sharpening stone. Keep those numbers up. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so check this out. The last fortune I got from Sage says divine shields and hearthstones do not make a hero heroic. I feel very targeted by that. It's almost like the game knew that I'm a paladin. But let's see what this one says. Your first love and last love is self-love. Oh, that's a little introspective. Just discard that one. Not so sure how I feel about that one. Just gotta find 3 more little lumps of wood. Hello. Get this guy knocked out real quick. Boom. Oh, too bad I don't need these bears anymore. Better to be done with it and finding them than to not and still need them. There it is. It's a little hard to find these sometimes because they don't really like light up unless you put your mouse over them. Right, 2 more. We got a tough bear. Wow, he's resisting everything. Got him. That was annoying. Let's check these trees over here. Might be bundles of wood over this way. No? There's one. Okay, just need 1 more after this. There it is. Perfect. Job's done. Gonna have to come back here for a little bit until the guard gives me the quest to get Murloc fins. Weather here is a little bit heinous. I'm not sure if you can hear the wind blowing outside, but it's been raining here all afternoon, and not just drizzling, but like really raining. Let's turn this in. Thankfully, it's nice and toasty inside, so I don't have to worry too much about it. That deadline isn't getting any further away, Paladin. Please hurry and collect more bundles of wood. Excellent. Thanks to you, I should be able to complete the order in time. To show my gratitude, I would like to offer some coin as compensation for your troubles. Thank you, and farewell. 3 silver. Nice. We will take it. Okay. Let's see. Prowlers, that's going to turn into the guard. I still need 1 more bandana. Let's see if this guy will give it to us. Not even in trouble. Oh, no. He has no loot whatsoever. Utterly shameful. Alright, that's fine. That just means we need to go over to the farm across the road here to get our last bandana, which will also take us directly to Princess, and we can get her collar. So head on down this way. Roth, level 28 Dwarf Hunter. Interesting. I think dwarves make pretty decent hunters. That extra gun expertise comes in pretty handy. Deliver Thomas's report. Tell Marshal Dugan of Malachi and Rolf's deaths, and report to him that the Murlocs in Eastern Elwynn cannot be contained by the current troop presence. I know we don't have many troops to spare, but hopefully Dugan can find someone. Report to Marshal Dugan. Someone's probably going to be me. Let's see how competitive this kill's going to be. It's looking pretty competitive. That's just the porcine entourage. We need to get the princess herself. And that's her corpse right there. Crunk Juice the Rogue has died at level 12 in Loch Mudan. F's in the chat. Another case of overconfidence, I think. Anybody home? This is gonna be it's gonna be hard to get this tag. Yep, that person got it. That's fine. We'll go and get our bandana while we wait for the respawn. Let's try to. This place is popping off right now. Let's watch this guy right here. Oh no, the other one went back, so he's not gonna die. I was curious if he was gonna actually have to fight them off. Worried about the porcine entourage. I just want the princess. I wonder though if she would like not respawn if the entourage still exists. I don't think so. It would make a whole lot of sense. Good thing that they're all yellow though, so if you pull princess, you don't pull the others. Well, okay, well that answers the question. Princess just respawned while the others are still there. This is unfortunately the annoying part of hardcore, is the fact that you can't group with people, so it makes it very difficult to get tags. I got really lucky on my rogue, and I actually got the tag before anyone else. May not be the case this time around, though. Got him. Get her. Get her, get her, get her. Alright, let's heal up. I need to get rid of one of these. Pop another heal. Remember, heal early, heal often. Alright, cool. That's done. So let's go ahead and get ourselves one more bandit. He's got that one. Ah, shithead. Hello. We need to fight. Alright, got the bandana. Not worried about the linen cloth. That can stay. Okay. So let's head back over here. We'll turn in the bandana, and then we will hearth back to Goldshire and get the other turn-in done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, looks like the political chatter has died down in the guild chat, thankfully. I really have no patience for that kind of stuff. Not because I try to avoid political talk in general, it's just that I know when I see political chatter going on in a video game like guild chat, it's for nothing good. It's literally just to get a rise out of people and nothing else. A lot of the times the people that are talking the politics, they don't even believe what they're saying. They're just saying it because they know it's going to get a rise out of people. Okay. Brass collar. We need to deliver Thomas's report. Report to Grind Stout Mantle and Westbrook Garrison needs help. Okay, yeah, so we can comfortably hearth back to town. Very nice. And this turn-in might also get us a level up. There you are. There we go. Level up, baby. Cloth and leather armor. For your shrewdness and valor, I have a marker here that is good for one piece of armor. I want you to take it to Sarah Timberland in the Eastvale logging camp, exactly where we just were. Give her the marker, and she will fashion the armor for you. And after you receive the stacker, use it in the defense of Elwynn. The Eastvale logging camp is beyond Guard Thomas. This is post to the east. Yeah, I know. I was just there. Drop something. Let's drop the spring water. Don't really need that. Okay, got that. Now let's go turn in the brass collar. What you doing, Spud Boy? Getting into trouble? Alright, straight down this way. Catchy little tune. Oh, I see another mineral deposit. Let's go ahead and get that. That as well, right? I like to come and pass through here every now and then because there's usually going to be some minerals to get. And not everyone is a miner, so it's oftentimes this stuff will just go unused. Let's see. Let's drop something. Let's drop the Broken Fang. There we go. Alright. Let's head back up this way. Surprisingly, not found any treasure chests in a while on this character. All right, Ma Stonefield. Did you see her yet? Did you get her? We got her. Oh, thank goodness. That pig was getting so big she'd have eaten our whole crop. Thank you, Stacker. Now, do either of these suit you? Let's see. Mail, 45 armor, leather, and cloth. Yep, that is actually a minor upgrade. So we'll go and take that.
Have a good one.
There we go. Got that. Everything else is going to take us to the east and to the west. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop up back up here to Goldshire, and we're going to log out for a little bit. We'll take a break, take care of my dogs, and I might be back a little bit later to film another video's worth. Oh, and I also have a talent point to use. Pop that right there. I am putting my first 10 points into Holy because of exactly this talent right here, Spiritual Focus. Gives your Flash of Light and Holy Light spells a 14% chance to not lose casting time when you take damage. Now, the whole point there is when it's fully upgraded, it gives you 14, 20, probably about a 50% chance to avoid casting disruption. And when you combine that with the concentration aura, it gives you an almost 100% chance to not get any pushback whatsoever when casting your healing spells. So it's going to be very, very valuable for survivability. So we're going to be definitely taking 5 points of that, and after that, we will likely move over to Retribution and put the rest of our points there. That way we can get the increased movement speed, longer range on our judgments, extra damage, just be an all-around more efficient murder machine. I don't know if you noticed, but Paladin leveling is exceptionally slow. But it's sturdy. It's very sturdy. Alright, so we're just going to hop in here. I'm going to log out here, and we are going to say thank you very, very much for hanging out with us tonight. I do appreciate you coming by and saying hello. If you got anything you'd like to see in future episodes, let me know about it. So I'd be very interested to see what you guys think about this series of gameplay. So, thank you. Take care of yourself.